Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. It's Monday, guys. You see, even my dog walked out because she's like, I don't want to listen to you, and it's Monday. We're back to talk about Raquel Leviss, Raquel, whatever you want to call her at this point. She's sharing more, which that's what's happening on this Rachel Goes Rogue podcast, but also there is a producer who's talking about Alex Baskin, why she will not be back on the show. So we're going to go ahead and break this all down. Scheana's involved in this too. So before we jump in, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's do this. I mean, it's going to be a good one. So yeah, here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys. So you know that we've been talking about Rachel or Raquel. It's so confusing at this point. Name change, not name change, or just not even. It's like Jackson, Jason Taylor. I don't know. Here we go. Taste of Reality and realityt.com did a write-up where Raquel Leviss is talking about having a hard boundary against speaking to Scheana Shay again. Okay. She pretty much slammed her as hypocritical, but also so did Reality Blurb. Raquel shared the biggest way that Tom betrayed her and why she dropped charges against Scheana Shay, who allegedly assaulted her after discovering her affair with Tom. She also slammed Scheana for being hypocritical, claiming she still has not admitted what happened that night. Now, though Raquel dropped the charges and a temporary restraining order, Scheana has continued to speak negatively about Raquel, even when the Vanderpump Rules star was being treated in a mental health facility, is what they're saying. On her Rachel Goes Rogue podcast, she said that she has clarity concerning her relationship with Tom, and she was largely emotionless at the reunion after Tom coached her about sticking to the story that he created. The last 5 minutes of season 10, you see me break down because I want to come clean and I'm still holding things back because I don't want to betray Tom because he is the one person I have left. In my world, it seemed like he was the only person. He got me, he understood me, he was there for me, and all of this time, or so I believed. But she also said that she told her therapist that she betrayed Tom by telling the truth. She talked about this a little bit, which we shared, and her therapist said, whoa, but didn't Tom betray you first? And she said, yeah. Sandoval asked me to lie when he knew that I wasn't a good liar. I expressed to him that I don't like lying. He put me in a really bad position with my friendships, and this placement of being on this international reality TV show meant that my reputation was on the line. Now, Raquel then questioned why he fostered their relationship while she was still grieving her broken engagement to James. This is interesting to me because she knew what she was doing, and I feel like there's not much accountability. But she's saying that Tom had a pattern. She said, I think Tom uses Ariana Maddox's mental health against her, and it's very manipulative and messed up. I think he could have gone about, our relationship and their breakup in a much more mature way, but who knows if he's even capable of doing that. But the biggest way he betrayed her was filming her without her consent, which is illegal, and I agree with that. That is definitely a betrayal. She was referencing the intimate video that Ariana discovered on Tom's phone, which ultimately led to Scandal. I can see the impact that the show had on my decisions, the impact that my trauma and my connection with Tom had on those decisions, and my trust in him and betraying myself in that process. I've been able to see a lot clearer now. That's what I needed, and I needed that space to gain the clarity. But on the same podcast, Raquel addressed why she dropped the assault charges against Scheana. She said that she felt guilt when Scheana shared how the temporary restraining order affected her. But Scheana did assault me, is what she said. And there are consequences to your actions. If anyone knows that, I know that. And she feels like it's hypocritical of Scheana to say Raquel needs to take accountability for her actions when Scheana allegedly still will not admit what happened that night. But Raquel said that she understands Scheana has reasons why she won't, as Scheana wants to protect her daughter and her family because her husband, Brock, had some domestic violence case be brought up on the show in the past, and he already had a lot of backlash and scrutiny from that. Raquel believes that they may be worried that Scheana's assault would jeopardize their parenthood, and she felt so emotionally charged because she was going into survival mode. In that moment, I did not do anything to deserve a punch in the face. Mm. Though she did admit that her past actions were wrong, she said it didn't justify Scheana. They have two totally different renditions of this story. Raquel said that she planned on keeping the restraining order in her back pocket to use only if Scheana lied about the incident or continued to speak negatively about her. According to her, Scheana was trying to get Raquel to drop the restraining order, and Scheana was relieved at the reunion when Raquel gave her the paperwork saying it was dropped. But things apparently changed when Scheana sent a photo of it to her lawyer, who allegedly said that it was fake, and then Scheana got mad again and purportedly made a spectacle, going to the court and speaking about it to the press. You guys saw all of this. Do you remember? I know you guys do. Hold on. I'm going to play it for you in case you didn't see it. Thank you to Bravo Snarkside. Here we go.
I did feel guilt when Scheana was talking about how the temporary restraining order affected her in that moment. And I've worked through this with therapy and a professional. And yes, okay, it's okay to feel guilt in that situation. But Scheana assaulted me, and there are consequences to your actions. If anyone knows that, I know that. And I feel like it's very hypocritical of her to say that I need to take accountability for my actions when I believe I've been taking accountability this whole time, yet she still won't admit to what actually happened that night. And in a way, like, I don't expect her to. I know she has reasons for not admitting it. I know that she's protecting her daughter and her family. And because her husband, Brock, had some domestic violence case be brought up on the show in the past, he already had a lot of backlash and scrutiny from that. And if she was also in a domestic violence physical assault case, then that would just really look bad for their family and possibly jeopardize their parenthood with their daughter. Perhaps I think that's why she felt so emotionally charged about it, because I think she went into survival mode. Like, she felt like her child was being threatened, or she was being threatened with the fact that it could go really south really quickly. And so she has all the reason in the world to lie about it and defend herself and go as hard as she did. But in answering your question, I can't take on that guilt that I felt in that moment of, wow, I feel guilty for pressing charges against somebody who assaulted me. That wouldn't make sense because I didn't do anything wrong in this instance. Yes, I've done wrong. I understand her anger, but her actions are unacceptable. If we separate the two instances, because they are two separate things, and that moment, I did not do anything that deserved a punch in the face. And so the way she just took that, denied it completely. There's a term, it's called DARVO. Deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. So she denied it completely. She attacked me and my character, saying I'm a known liar and cheat. She took her lawyer, went to the court steps and said that I am abusing the court system, which is not true. And she said that I was deflecting and not taking accountability. And that's the reason that I, quote unquote, made that up. So, you know.
Okay. Well, then it goes on from there too, because going back to Rachel, she ended up saying that she never plans on talking to Scheana again. She said, I don't have many boundaries, but one of them is physical violence. If you harm me physically, or if you harm any living animal physically, I will immediately cut you out of my life. It's a solid, hard boundary that I have for myself. It's sad looking at that and thinking like, oh, wow, things really have to get to such an extreme for you to draw these boundaries. But she said, I don't plan on reaching out to her. I've been working on my list of resentment towards people, and I don't know what the next step is necessarily, but I don't know. We'll see what the future holds, but I don't plan on having a relationship ever with Scheana. On top of that, Alex Baskin shut down a potential Raquel Leviss return in the future. This was interesting. So Alex is the EP of both Vanderpump Rules and Beverly Hills Housewives, but Scandal was probably the best thing that happened to his career. The drama might be over in real time, but in TV, it's still going. So Alex appeared on Sheena's podcast and they discussed Rachel because she was going to be the cash cow of their season 11 content. And Alex said, I didn't know whether Rachel would come back. That was a wild card. We talked to her up until a certain point in the season and it really depended on the day. He also said, I don't see that happening as far as if she wanted to come back, Bravo wouldn't be very welcoming. Okay. He also said, I don't know how she would have been received. And yeah, Scheana came back with, yes, you did, sir. But ultimately, I think that the right thing happened. If she didn't think it was right for her to come back and didn't want that on us, then we are doing okay over here. And hopefully she is doing okay. He also said she had a very healthy offer in front of her. Our concern was whether it was the right thing for her anyway, because at that point we weren't sure. And I thought it would have done well for her. I thought it would have been the right, forum for her to tell her story. And I felt good about it from that standpoint. But no, Bravo probably won't be very receiving of her coming back. I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead and pop off in the comment section, guys. Let me know. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.